How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I wanted to take a look at a video that I did a while ago talking about why you needed 1 Bitcoin, 5 Ethereum, or 3,000 Cardano. And I want to give a little bit of an update on it because there's a lot of bullish news in the market right now. I want to look at those numbers again, see if those make sense, and what we can do as investors to make more money. So I have some big news for you here coming from the crypto market. I definitely want to show that to you. Some FUD that we had before isn't going to be FUD anymore. So the reason I say that is we have gotten some updates from the IRS and Treasury departments. It's going to be really important. I also want to give you some updates on just the general cryptos in the market. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate that. Now, Bitcoin is near 47,000. We saw it pass 48,000 today. Ethereum near 3,300. Cardano at $2.17. BNB well over 400. Awesome. And the reason I think this could be is because we got clarification from the US Treasury Department. They are set, this is from Bloomberg, they say the US Treasury Department is set to clarify that only cryptocurrency companies it considers brokers will need to comply with the proposed IRS reporting requirements. According to a Treasury official, miners, validators, and developers will not have any new requirements, as they are not considered the same thing as brokers, the Treasury Department or the Treasury official told Bloomberg. So pretty big news coming here. They're basically saying that they are not going to follow the infrastructure bill, and that they're just going to treat the actual brokers, not the miners, not the validators, not the developers, as brokers. So that's awesome news. It's going to make it a lot easier to stake. It's going to make it a lot easier on miners here in the US, and it sounds like we are not going to have to stifle innovation here, which I think is definitely helping the market. Not a lot of people have heard about this yet, but that is big news. Now, Cardano jumps on signals of smart contracts coming next month. That is very bullish. That's why Cardano is doing so well over the last couple days. Also, we did have some interesting news that I haven't seen too many people cover from Bloomberg, which is that the amount of leverage in the market is actually very low, which is a very bullish sign because of the fact that if people start piling in with leverage, that could definitely help the crypto market. Now, it makes it a little bit more dangerous if we start to see drops. There's more manipulation when that happens. Whales that will try to accumulate will definitely try to liquidate some of those long positions. So you have to be careful if you are using leverage, but it is at a very low point for how high the cryptocurrency market is right now. Now, in addition to this, I talked about Goldman Sachs, right? Goldman Sachs said crypto is not a viable investment. Then they said that they're going to ramp up their cryptocurrency work over the last couple months. JPM is going to offer different wealth management clients to get into crypto funds. We also have PNC Bank, which is planning on crypto offerings with Coinbase. So I think we can start to see where this is going. There are so many new developments on all these different crypto projects. There's mass adoption coming from banks and wealthy individuals. The IRS is paving the way to make it a lot easier to take out some of the FUD out of the market. So what does that mean for you and me? What does that mean? How much do we need to hold? Of course, if you are someone making, let's say, $50,000 a year, $40,000 a year, you have $2,000 or $3,000 to invest every single year. I think diversification is key. So I don't think plowing it all into crypto all the time is the best idea. Now, that being said, it's up to you in the end. But I want to look at, let's say you have a portfolio right now, you want to convert some over, or you have a little bit higher income. How much do you need to really become wealthy? Now, of course, I don't have a crystal ball, but I think we can make some educated decisions and some estimated projections based on where different markets are right now. So Bitcoin is near 880 billion right now. Ethereum is at 382, and Cardano is at 71 billion. So we have definitely an increase in the overall market cap of these different cryptos. So where could it go from here, right? We have a lot of bullish momentum. Where are we going? What could we see? Well, I think most people in the space definitely think Bitcoin could hit $100,000 this bull run. So whether it's the next couple months, whether it is early 2022, I think a lot of people think that we could double up from here. There's going to be FOMO. I think We could definitely see that, especially once people start putting this into their retirement accounts. There's ETFs out there. There's so many different things that can happen that could push this up. From there, assuming Bitcoin hits 100,000, we could definitely see an $8,000 Ethereum. With EIP 1559, there's a lot of bullish momentum. This would put ETH at only 50% the market cap of Bitcoin, which it is very close to now. So we could definitely see that. That would be an $8,000 Ethereum. We could also see, in my opinion, with the coming smart contracts for Cardano, almost a $10 Cardano. With that being said, that would bring them a lot closer to Ethereum than they are now. Right now, we are at about 1/5 the size, or 5.5 times the size of Ethereum in terms of market cap. That would close the gap to about 1/3. But with smart contracts, Cardano is already more secure. It's more efficient, energy efficient, runs more transactions. So I think we could definitely see Cardano at about $10. Also, this is a smaller market cap than some of these other cryptocurrencies. So if someone wants to go with something a little bit safer than some of the small projects, but definitely a lot more upside potential than, let's say, something like Bitcoin, you could always go with Cardano. And I think a lot of institutional investors will flood to it once there are more projects built on it after they get smart contracts. With that being said, where could we go after that? So that's great, but if we're looking long-term, if we're long-term hodlers, right? If we are trying to hold on to this, where could it go? Now, of course, like I said, anything can happen. Like these projections, I say 2025, but it could be 2030, it could be 2024. Who cares if we're hodlers? Bitcoin, $500,000. I've heard that from so many people. I think that could definitely happen myself. It's gold 2.0. It's better than gold. It is more efficient. It's safer. It's easier to transact with. It makes much more sense for it to be $500,000, which is still under the market cap of gold, than anything else. I think that's a little bit conservative if we look 10 years out, but it's also extremely bullish because of the fact that it's still a 10x from here over 5 or 10 years. Ethereum at that point, if we have the flippening, right, where Ethereum, which is basically the internet, grows to as large a market cap as Bitcoin, that would put them at $80,000. Cardano, $48. If it just keeps 1/6 the market cap as Ethereum. If we see something closer to up here where it keeps 1/3 of the market cap, we would see something closer to $140 or $150 from Cardano, which would be crazy, right? But that's still only a $1.5 trillion market cap with so many different developments being made to the system overall, to the platform, and with so many more things being built on it. I think it's definitely possible that that could happen 5 or 10 years in the future. So with that being said, we would actually see a significant amount of wealth from this. With 1 Bitcoin, that'd be $500,000. 5 Ethereum would be $400,000, and then 3,000 Cardano would be $146,000. From that, we would actually make a ton of passive income. So there are links to Voyager and BlockFi underneath the video. There you can get interest rates on your crypto. So definitely check those out because you would actually be making a significant amount, over $43,000. You would be staking or getting interest, however you want to do it, and you could be making a full-time salary based on your crypto holdings. Now that being said, it's not easy to get your hands on 1 Bitcoin right now. That's definitely the hardest barrier. Ethereum, for 5 Ethereum, you would be spend about $15,000. For 3,000 Cardano, it would be about $6,500. So that being said, it's not going to be easy to be a millionaire, even in something like crypto, unless you pick the one hidden gem that is a small cap, $70 million market cap, and then goes up to $7 billion or something. You're not going to get 100x returns, most likely, from Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even Cardano, right? That would be very difficult. But that being said, these are still great returns. A 10x, a 20x, a 30x over the coming 5 or 10 years. That's huge. That's going to outpace just about anything you could invest in, assuming we hit those numbers. That being said, you also get yield. You also get interest. So I guess you wouldn't really need 1 Bitcoin today if you think by 2030 Bitcoin's going to hit $500,000. You wouldn't need 1 Bitcoin today because you could get interest for 10 years. You could get 4 or 5% interest. Same thing with Cardano and Ethereum. So maybe you don't have to buy as much today because it will compound. Now, if you are bullish, the more that you can buy, the better. The sooner you buy, the better. But I also believe in keeping some money on the sidelines just in case there are some deals. Now, like I said, there are links underneath the video. Let me know what you think about this. Is this too bullish? Is it too bearish? What do you think? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.